Alright, chat, let's talk about this Risk wannabe. The absolute pinnacle of the gaming community right now is YouTube gaming. And I'm pretty sure that this is just like a beta test to see if it works. Like, this isn't even like available to everyone, because none of my other siblings who have YouTube have this feature. It's only me. So I'm obviously just special. I recorded 20 minutes of this absolute peak, I don't think you understand, peak gaming for you right now, okay? It is midnight as I'm doing this voiceover. This video is coming out April 1st. Obviously, I'm not gonna give a rat's tail about if this video is good or not, because it's coming out on April Fool's Day. And while I'm not gonna give you like a misleading thumbnail or title or anything, the effort right now is declining steadily. Alright, so you just get to listen to me absolutely drunk, not literally, metaphorically, drunk on the fact that it is midnight and I am a adult woman who goes to bed at 9 p.m. But I also have COVID. I got COVID on, well, I don't know when officially I got it, but like my symptoms were rampant, okay, on Friday, like chills, body aches. I thought I was dying, alright? My brother had the flu, so I thought it was the flu. I can handle the flu. I can handle COVID. The first and only time that I've ever had COVID, I didn't actually have COVID because I had no symptoms. Literally no symptoms. I was slightly tired, but I had also immediately started a new job the same day. No one else from my job at that point got COVID after I exposed them, like, the full week to my COVID. So, like, that happened. But, like, no, I have COVID. Like, I took a test at home. It's an at-home test, so, like, you know, things can be, but no, like, immediately. Like, put the droppers in the little test thing, and then immediately the test was positive. Like, I went to the bathroom and came back, and the test was positive. Like, those tests are supposed to take 15 minutes, but no. 20 seconds. Yes, I pee in 20 seconds. 20 seconds later, my test was positive, okay? And I could have told you that it was going to be positive for something, because I thought I was dying. Like, I looked to my left and I saw Jesus, okay? Because it was obnoxious how bad I felt. Like, obnoxious. I was like, I've had cramps worse than this. And then suddenly, my entire body would be just one giant cramp. But I'm also on my period. So, like, cramping is just, like, a thing that's gonna happen regardless. Doesn't matter if I have COVID or not. Anyway, TMI, I apologize. You didn't need to know that, but, like, I'm gonna tell you because I have no shame. Like I said, it's midnight, and I'm drunk on the moon, okay? Back to this game here, though, chat. Like, this game, it was addictive, but it was boring just because of how repetitive it was. Like, it just kept doing the same thing over and over and over, and I loved destroying all these people. I loved destroying them as quick as possible. This was a moment, though, where I just took a deep look at myself, and I was like, let these little red dudes here, like, try and, like, gain back some of their, like, civilization, if you know what I mean. But then I just started pooling all of my resources into this little country. I'm not sure exactly what, most of these countries don't even look like they actually exist. I'm sure they do. Why would you make up fake countries in a real continent? I wasn't one to study geography, okay? I'm American. They don't teach us that here. But I'm pooling all of my resources into this middle country. I wanted to see how high it would let me get, okay? Anyway, going back to my way long, too rambly tangent, I, like I said, apparently have some sort of premium on, not YouTube Premium, but premium YouTube, because I have YouTube Gaming, which is the pinnacle of gaming right now. Like, it has farm life, it has probably some sort of Chinese version of Piano Tiles, unless of course Piano Tiles is a Chinese developed app and then it's some like Walmart brand of a Kroger game. You know what I mean? It's like it's like all those weird like knockoff games that no one really cares about, but you see them all the time, like the weird flash ads that you get for those like really awful money grabbing mobile ads, like the mobile ad games. Like, it was bad. I've only lost this game once. That's later. You'll see that later. I lost this particular game once. And the Farm Life Simulator, which I also played, also really boring and like repetitive. Like, nothing really happened. Like, in these games, like, nothing with, like, the sim life really happened, and it's always a new selection of games that I see on my, like, recommended page. Like, this one was new, and I was like, oh, I like geometry. At first, I thought it was gonna be, like, Stack the States, okay? I don't know if anyone else ever played Stack the States. Goated game, alright? I absolutely slayed at that game. As my little homeschooler self back in the day, I slayed that game. I was the best of the best at that game. And most of the time, I was just guessing. You know, I have a 1 in 4 chance of being correct on which flag is like the Ugandan flag. And let me tell you, I might not know what it looks like in my head right now, but if I saw it on that screen, I could more than likely guess on what it looked like. You know what I mean? So it's yeah, and then Stack the Countries, absolute, like, that's the, I don't know why I said like Uganda. Like, Uganda isn't, it's not a state. And it's Stack the Countries. You'd find anyway, you know what I mean. I'm too tired for this. I'm too tired, too sick and tired of this. Hydrate, my friends. Oh god. Hydrate or dehydrate, you know. At this point, I am more hydrating than I am like eating. Not because I feel bad to eat, like, not that my throat hurts. I'm just congested as like a sewer right now. Like, my entire face feels like I'm like just completely swelled up. Like, I had to take my inhaler for the first time in years because I couldn't breathe. Didn't help with my congestion, but at least I felt like my lungs weren't absolutely shriveling up. Okay, I wasn't raisioning inside of myself. Anyway, we colonized Africa. Don't take that out of context. Oh, next to Japan. You know, I just watched Blue Eye Samurai. You know, the Netflix, it came out last year, 2023, trying to remember what year it is. It's hard sometimes. I know we're like 3 months in, but like, anyway, this is Japan. Just watch Blue Eye Samurai, like the whole thing. Wouldn't recommend it to children at all, so if you're a child, like, maybe don't be here right now, but like, it was good. I really liked it. Like, Blue Eye Samurai, what was her name? I remember her name. It starts with an M. Mizu? Yes. I am a genius. There were 8 episodes in that series. I don't know why it was so hard for me to remember Mizu. I don't know why it's so hard. Maybe because no one ever really called her Mizu. Anyway, it's like Mulan, but Japanese. Okay, hold on. Let me be really careful right now. Blue Eye Samurai is about, spoilers ahead, by the way. Blue Eye Samurai is about I'm going to say Weijin, a white Japanese baby child in the 1600s. I think it was like 1666, which is crazy. 666. Devil number. Anyway. Oh, that's ironic because Mizu is called a demon's child because she is what they call her half-blood, but she is mixed race, white man, Japanese woman. She has blue eyes, and her features aren't her features are more white than Asian, and because because Japan closed off all its borders to, like, outside influence, like, completely, like, obviously no one was, like, they didn't really know about other cultures, other people. I mean, that's probably a good thing, because, like, the white man who's the antagonist, like, came in and, like, slaughtered everyone, but, like, also, so did the protagonist. So, like, the protagonist and the antagonist were, like, the same but different, because they both killing a lot of people, just one was doing it out of revenge, and the other was doing it out of, like, greed. Like, the white man wanted to conquer, and she just simply wanted to kill the white man, and I'm like, slay. Literally. Anyway, Mizu, the protagonist, had to pretend to be a boy her entire life because, the Shogun, or whatever, like, regime was looking for a blue-eyed, mixed race girl, and so obviously being a blue-eyed mixed race boy is better because boy, but also I don't know how it made a difference that she was pretending to be a boy to save herself instead of, like, a girl, because she was still mixed race and people still hated her, but maybe because she was a boy she had a little bit, like, acting to being like she had a little bit more leeway. I'm really tired. I'm so sorry. This is, like, really rambly. That's okay. I decided not to do any cuts for this voiceover because, like I said, this is coming out on April 1st. And I didn't know Sunday, Easter, March 31st, was a Sunday. I mean, I did, but I didn't. And all my videos come out every single Sunday and the first of every single month. So I had 2 videos back to back, and I didn't know what to do for the second video because the video that came out yesterday was me prepping a whole bunch of foam headstones from October to build a giant mountain for the play that I'm the set director of. And the second part could have come out today, but it's coming out next Sunday because I didn't want to do those back to back and leave this video for a Sunday. This video doesn't feel like it's worthy, okay, of coming out on a Sunday. So it's not. You're getting this on April 1st instead. Congratulations. Have a gold star. Anyway, back to Blue Eye Samurai. It was really good. I binged it in an entire night. It took me, like, well, that's hard to say because, like, the first episode was over an hour, but then one of the other episodes was only, like, barely not even 40 minutes long, and then some of the other ones were over 45 minutes long. So the episodes kind of vary in length, but none of them are ever shorter than, like, 35 minutes, I think. So, like, you can watch all of the episodes. 8 episodes, so, like, that's 1, 2, so, like, 8, but then you gotta, like, subtract 2 hours, so I'd say I got it done in, like, 5.5, maybe 6 hours. I watched all the episodes, because, like I said, some of the episodes are way shorter than others, but that's fine. It's really good. I would recommend it, or at least I would recommend watching, like, rant review, or, like, docu videos here on YouTube about it because it was really good. And the reason I watched it was because I watched a video of someone explaining why it was such a good series, and I agree with all their points. Like, the female characters were written well, and if you're looking for, like, a good female protagonist who has, like, depth And like it's like the whole female empowerment thing. If you're looking for like a female empowerment sort of like series, movie sort of thing, like that's the one I would watch, because none of the female characters are Mary Sue's. None of the male characters even are really like, what do you call a male Mary Sue? A John James? I don't know what the term for it is. But like all of them have their depths, all of them have their struggles, you know, their wants, their needs, their likes and dislikes. It's all very like what media should be. And I'm honestly kind of surprised it came out of Netflix of all places. I mean, Netflix has been doing good. They came out with Nimona and the Arcane series, which I haven't seen. I want to see, but I haven't seen it. I don't have Netflix. I refuse to pay for that. But I did watch it over a different it wasn't my account, so don't tell Netflix. But anyway, moving on from that. Now we're conquering Italy. So it's like white on... Italians aren't considered white though, are they? I don't think Italians are considered white, all things considered. Maybe they are. Was Shakespeare Italian? See, that's what, like, I don't understand how they could talk so weird back then. Like, they had so many more words. Like, how did we lose so many words? I don't Anyway, we conquered Italy. White man conquering white man. Yeah, I never really got the point of Shakespeare. I never really understood, like, the hype. Like, I get that he was kind of, like, deep for his times, maybe, like, comedy and tragedy, although the comedies weren't really funny, just no one died in them. That's why they were called a comedy, because no one died. The tragedy is like Romeo and Juliet, where everybody dies and nobody's happy in the end. But, like, you know what I mean? Anyway. I'm running out of things to talk about. I could talk to you about my COVID, but, like, I already did that. And stuff. So, I could talk to you about this play that we're doing. We're doing The Pilgrim's Progress. It was that or The Prince of Egypt, which I feel weird about having white kids portray Egyptians. That feels like something culturally insensitive that we shouldn't be really doing, you know what I mean? So yeah, I vetoed that one straight off the bat. She brought it to me and I was like, slide that off the table. We are not that type of people, okay? No, sir. So instead we have a fictional white man being portrayed by a very real white boy, and that's better. I have probably a minute left to do some talking, so this is probably the point in the game where I got excuse me. I was starting to get bored. I was starting to get kinda, I don't know, edgy. Like, it's really easy to beat this game. You just wait until they fire all of their, like, little dudes, and then you fire your own little dudes at their empty castles, you know what I mean? And you just take over. Like, it's so easy. Like, I would want to play against AI at this game, because I was getting very bored. Like, it was really easy to outmaneuver them. And then I just bought a bunch of stuff. But anyway, this was this game. This was this video. Thanks for letting me rant and ramble to you. Have an amazing day. Stay safe, stay well, don't get COVID. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! say goodbye, chat. Bye-bye.